Under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, it's time for college basketball on Video Productions. Today at the Dave Barksdale Court, we'll have a women's game from WVU Tech Lady Golden Bears against Kentucky Christian University. And then at 7:30, it'll be the men between these two schools, WVU Tech and Kentucky Christian from Grayson, Kentucky. Hello again, everybody. Bill O'Brien here, along with my sidekick, Coach Mark Montgomery. Mark is fresh back from broadcasting last Saturday at the Greenbrier Classic. The Springhouse Classic is the official term at the Greenbrier Hotel. And Mark, you didn't bring me a silver service. I mean, what's the deal? Come on, man. Got to get me a souvenir.
Hey, I tell you, just hard work. You know, got there 4 games. We didn't have time to turn around. Really didn't get to experience the beauty and the ambiance of the hotel, but had a great time.
You know, it's wonderful, absolutely there. It's just fabulous, and Jim Justice continues to do an incredible job. So that's that. Now we're into here, and that's WVU Tech, the Lady Golden Bears. The women's team 13-7 under second-year head coach Kenny Osborne, and 4-6 in the conference. Kentucky Christian University, the Lady Knights, coached by Dr. Dean Brand. This is his first year, although he has been at the school for 17 years, and he's been part of the basketball program for the last 3. So anyway, Kentucky Christian having their problems. They're 6-15 and 2-8 in the conference. These two teams played earlier in the year, and Tech was victorious 78-67. Get it? 6-7. We get that out of the way. 6-7. Oh, well, we'll stop that. Anyway, we're ready to tell you about this game, which will tip off in about 25 minutes. And then the second game, the men's game, will tip off at 7:30. We'll have both of them here on Video Productions. And by the way, one thing we can tell you right away, the heat is working here in the Armory today. When we were here over the weekend, it was downright cold. It was so brutally cold outside, and the building couldn't handle it inside. But today, everything is just fine and dandy, and we expect a couple of good games. Well, Coach, you've had a chance, as always, doing your homework, and we're going to take our first commercial break. We'll come back to you and let you fill us in a little background on Kentucky Christian. That's all coming up after a moment's break on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW WORLD.
For your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
And we're back at the Armory in Beckley getting ready for the first of two games today. WVU Tech Lady Golden Bears 13-7 against the visitors from Grayson, Kentucky, Kentucky Christian University. They are 6-15. To tell you more about the visiting team, here's my sidekick, Mark Montgomery.
Well, thank you, Mr. O'Brien. Kentucky Christian University, the Knights, their colors will be red and black. As Bill just said, they're out from Grayson, Kentucky, private Christian school that was founded in 1919. Then it was called Christian Normal School. In 1944, it became Kentucky Christian College, and in 2004, it became Kentucky Christian University. They not only are members of the NAIA, they have been members of the National Christian College Athletic Association, Division II, and they have won numerous national championships. They are coached by, as we visited there a little bit, Dr. Dean Brand. He came to KCU in 2009. He's a professor there. He joined the basketball staff 3 years ago, and this is his first year as the head coach. He talks about his coaching style and said he's a subdued coaching style, more detailed based. And they're coming off a 40-point loss to Brescia College. They are averaging 67 points a game. They're shooting 39% from the field, 27% from three-point. They're shooting 64% from the free-throw line. They're averaging 37 rebounds and 14 assists. Their record is 6-16 and 2-8 in the conference.
You know, Coach, when I talked to Dr. Brand, and he said, please just call me Dean, he said, although I do have my doctorate in business and I've been teaching 17 years, he said, I'm just a good old Nebraska boy. And I said, so, if you're from Nebraska, what are you doing in Kentucky? He said, well, I was looking for work, got on the internet 17 years ago, and wound up at Kentucky Christian, and he said it's been a wonderful match ever since. He said, I teach business, have my degree in it, but he said I've been around the basketball program. He said I taught my kids when they were coachable, and he said I've always been a basketball fan. I just love it. But he said we're a Christian college, and we're here to develop young women. So he said what I try to do is be a teacher, and not only to teach the game, but to teach life. And he said if we lose a game, certainly we want to win, but if we lose, we want to do it with dignity, and we want to play the right way and conduct ourselves in the right manner. And he said, I've got a sign on the wall that says shine. And he said, that's what we are here to do. He said, it's a kingdom thing. He said, it's my inspiration is going to be their inspiration. And that's what it's all about. I mean, just talking to him, you feel better.
And you know, wouldn't it be nice if all sports were like that? All team sports.
Amen.
And, you know, you're sure glad there's still places like that are educating athletes, men and women, both on and off the court.
That's exactly right, Coach. And, you know, you've been through it for 40 years, so you know exactly what he's talking about. Now, one other thing, when I got down into the lineups and all, he said, one of my starting guards, Sarah Sorrells, injured her knee, and she is not here. So he said, next person steps up. So he said, we're going to do our best. And I said, well, you played Tech earlier in the year, So what do you have to do this time to be on the winning side? And he said, we got to stop number 3 and number 13. Well, number 3 is Tech's Caden Stewart, who leads the team in scoring. Number 13 is Alexis Sexton, who is second in scoring. And he said, Coach Brand said, if we can stop those two, then we've got a chance. So then we mentioned that when we talked to Kenny Osborne from Tech, and I told him what Dr. Brand said, and he said, well, yeah. He said Stewart and Sexton both had a great game, but he said late in the game, he said we had great bench play. And he said Amick came off the bench and really gave quality minutes. And you know what's interesting, Coach, and you weren't here Saturday, you were at the Greenbrier, but I was broadcasting the game, and WVU Tech played 18 players, 16 of them scored, and it was, if you're a player on any team, you want to get in the game. And Coach Kenny Osborne let that happen last week. That was when Oakland City came in here, and Oakland City lost to Tech 90-46, and it really wasn't that close.
Yeah, it's on paper, if Tech takes care of business, this should be a good game for them. It's why we play the game. You've seen it too many times. Young people get overconfident, and you're like, how did that happen? So they'll have to be on their P's and Q's here and just build on what they did Saturday, how they performed, and continue their winning streak here.
All right, you and I had a chance to talk to the Lady Golden Bears head coach, Kenny Osborne. We'll be back and tell everybody about that conversation after we take a break on Video Productions.
Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Hey, grab me one too.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. ServPro, like it never even happened.
And back we are in Beckley, and we're glad to have you aboard. getting ready for the first of two WVU Tech games here on Video Productions. Lady Golden Bears will tip it off in about 10 minutes from now. I'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors is Direct Choice Pre-Owned, 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley. Direct Choice Pre-Owned has West Virginia's best selection and prices on pre-owned cars. Direct Choice Pre-Owned proudly supports local sports and student athletes. All right, Coach, you and I had a chance to talk to head coach Kenny Osborne from WVU Tech. And, you and Kenny go back a lot of years, so he's very comfortable with you. He and I get along fine, but the two of you just seem to have this special friendship. So what did he say?
Well, yeah, a lot more calm and relaxed. I'm sure coming off a big win Saturday and knowing, what you're facing here. It's like he was telling us, starting to get into that part of the season where you've played a lot of these teams before and you know each other and you've had more time to scout. And he said they've, had good practices and, looking forward to playing and kind of got a good streak here that they can, build on this season that, that they've had one of the best they've had here in the past few years. They're 13-7, 4-6 in the league. They coming off their win against Oakland City University, a 90-46 win. They're averaging 72 points a game. They're shooting 41% from the floor, 35% from three. They're averaging 38 rebounds, 15 assists, averaging 72% from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Caden Stewart, averaging 15.2. Alexis Sexton on rebounds, 5.7. And Manny, the point guard, on assists at 2.9. And let's just give her – I started to round these up. I'm a rounder-upper. Alexis has got 6 rebounds, averaging 6 rebounds. Manny's averaging 3 assists.
I think that's great. That's the way we like it. And so we're going to have Caden Stewart at better than 15 points per game leading the scoring. By the way, speaking of scoring, in that WVU Tech Lady Golden Bear win against Oakland City, they held Oakland City's Mighty Oaks to only 16 points in the entire first half. And Tech had their scoring machine going on, 4 in double figures, led by Maggie Borowski, who came off the bench to score 14. Alexis Sexton had 12. Alara Evans, the center, had 11. Caden Stewart was held to 10 points, but she didn't need to score a whole lot because everybody else was in the scorebook. I mean, you had Emily Sharkey coming in late in the game and scored 7. Addison Smith hit 2 long balls for 6. And Olivia Monroe did a great job in relief in the center position, scoring 6 points. And you even had, some folks coming in off the bench. I'll tell you what, it was just a well-rounded effort by WVU Tech in winning that game. So, having said that, we're going to take one final break in our pregame show and then give you the starting lineups on Video Productions.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
for your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Levy, where they are right.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Well, tonight's officials are Jason Williamson, Mark Akers, and John Job. Nice to see them, and we appreciate their cooperation. As always, we've really had great officiating crews all season long here under the dome at the Armory. I'd like to remind you, one of our sponsors includes Exit Elevation Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, Exit Elevation Realty will move you up to the next level. Luke Richmond is the broker, Steve Morgan, associate broker, and their website is exitelevationwv.com. You're seeing more and more Exit Elevation Realty signs in the greater Beckley area, and there's a reason why, because they perform. Well, both teams are out and getting ready for the playing of the national anthem, so we're just a couple of minutes away starting this WVU Tech game against Kentucky Christian, the Lady Knights from Grayson, Kentucky. So while they're getting ready for the anthem, we'll take one final timeout before the tip on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hill. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Store, fuel your thinking, the West Virginia.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World of Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World of Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
for your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Back we are at the Dave Barksdale courts. Before we get to the lineups and the visitors from Kentucky are being introduced now, Edward Jones is proud to be a part sponsor of today's broadcast. If you're changing jobs or maybe you're getting ready for retirement, you need to know your options, and there are many options that a lot of people don't know about. So why don't you talk to Edward Jones, Heather Cantley, Tracy Houck, Brooke Dempsey, and Benjamin Worley can walk and talk you through your financial goals and find the options that work best for you. All right, here we go for Tech. Number 3 is Caden Stewart, 5'8" junior, averaging better than 15 per game. Number 11 is Avery Lucas, a senior, 5'9". Second leading scorer on the team is number 13, Alexis Sexton, and also averaging 6 rebounds per game, 5'9", and a senior. 21 is Manny Amafula, 5'6" senior, averaging 3 assists per game. And the pivot is 52, Alara Evans, a freshman at 5'9". For Kentucky Christian, Makira Caudill, along with Kaylee Gibson, Kelsey Simpson, Kinsley Rutledge, and Belle Sparks. And today's tip-off is brought to you by Scotty Brown, your local State Farm agent in Shady Spring. Remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and Scotty Brown is there for you at 681-238-6130. We're ready to play ball, starting right on time, and here we go. Kentucky Christian in the black uniforms with the red numerals trimmed in white, working with the basketball.
Tech's man-to-man.
Running shot by Simpson misses, and here come the Lady Golden Bears. At Sexton with it. Off to the corner, Amafula.
The Knights are man-to-man as well.
Evans fires from downtown, and it's no good. And Caudill rebounds for Kentucky Christian. She's going to take it all the way to the house and way too strong off the backboard. But the Lady Knights will keep it. Fadeaway turnaround shot is nicely done. Belle Sparks, averaging 15 per game and leading her team in scoring, gets the first points of the day.
Yeah, nice little turnaround jumper.
Stewart bottled in, so she'll pass it back out front for a 3. That's way off the mark, and will come the other way with it. We said these two teams played early in the year, and Tech was victorious 78-67. Turnaround shot, and it rolls off by Sparks, and the rebound comes down to Sexton. Alexis Sexton stops at the head of the lane. Gets through a double team, puts up the fadeaway, and it rolls in good.
Yeah, nice one-on-one play from the left side. Always impressed. Left side, left hand.
So the short shot ties up the game at 2. Kentucky Christian with the outside weave. 7 is Gibson. Passing the ball off to Caudill. She's the point guard. Ball stabbed away and stolen. That's the first mistake of the afternoon. Sexton on the wing. Lucas stops and pops, and it's good. Little shot from the left side for Avery Lucas, and it's 4-2 Tech.
Yeah, you like that pull up. Didn't take it in there and force it to the defender. If you can do that all night, that's going to be good.
Oh, there's a little lob under to Sparks, and she's got an easy putback.
You might have to start fronting Sparks. I mean, she's shown you she can shoot the ball with her back to the basket.
Absolutely. Here's Tech. They see room inside the foul line, and the shot is up and in by Sexton. So she's got 4 from the floor, and Tech retakes the lead. Kentucky Christian being guarded, as you were told, man-to-man. On the weave now, that's Rutledge with it. And Sparks will come out. Watch her. She makes her move in, banks into a defender. She's got it back and puts it in. Belle Sparks has all 6 of the Kentucky Christian points.
Yeah, she's come out shooting the ball really well. Nice little touch there with the ball in front of the rim. It's a tough shot.
Amafula dishes it off. 3 coming from Evans, and it's off the back iron, no good. She'll hit 1 or 2 of those per game, but really her game, Evans, is in close. Rutledge. That's Simpson with it. Rutledge again. Gibson tries to move in, leans in, puts it up and in. Kaylee Gibson, the sophomore, scores for the first time for Kentucky Christian, and the visitors lead by 2. Pass is tipped out of bounds, and that's a turnover against the Golden Bears. All right, Coach, it's substitution time, and Kenny Osborne not afraid to use his bench.
No, and that's good that you have players that give you just good minutes as the ones you started. And I don't think he's particularly happy with he's wanting to reverse the ball and get some movement.
That basketball almost went behind the curtain. By the way, we had a couple of those on Saturday.
Okay.
We did.
And I hope you kept count.
I did. Got them right there for you.
In my memory.
Emily Ratchford is in for Tech, along with Kyra Brown, Maggie Borowski, laying good. There's Sparks again. She scored all 8 of the 10 points.
Yeah, that's a over the right hand over the shoulder from the left side shot that went in.
Borowski puts it up and it's blocked. It'll come the other way. Somehow saving the pass was Adams. Savannah Adams wearing 0 just into the ball game. And this one skitters out of bounds, and it will belong to WVU Tech, each team with 2 turnovers.
Yeah, it went off Bale's leg there. Good defense by Borowski.
So Borowski, who led the team off the bench in scoring with 14 points on Saturday, wearing number 5 on her white outfit. And Emily Ratchford, she played quality minutes while she was in there Saturday, and always gives you a good effort. Kyra Brown lobs it underneath to Evans, and there's a foul. So that is Kelsey Simpson's first foul of the afternoon for Kentucky Christian. From the corner, a little bit too strong by Brown. Here come the Knights racing up the floor, laying good, and there's a foul going to be tacked on, I believe.
Offensive foul.
Offense. Beg your pardon.
Here's a replay again. Division I, that wouldn't have been a foul because she was inside the ring, but don't have that rule here in women's NAIA.
Tech has gone into a drought here lately offensively. See if Borowski can make things happen. Well, they shut her down. Back to Brown. She's working the point. Underneath, her attempted pass into the pivot is intercepted. Bank shot good. Counted for Simpson. Kelsey Simpson's first basket. All of a sudden, Tech is down by 6.
There's that good transition, pulling up, not forcing a layup, with the defender pulling up, shooting an open jumper.
Long 3 missed by Sexton. But the long rebound comes to Tech. Brown's got it now. Kyra, Charleston product. Passes underneath. Evans puts it up and in. Alara Evans scores for the first time, and that breaks the drought.
Yeah, nice entry pass, had good position. Got worried there when she fumbled the catch, but recovered, put it back up for 2.
Madeline Mead, wearing number 4, is into the Kentucky Christian lineup. Very well-disciplined team. Dr. Dean Brand is the first-year head coach.
Oh.
Now there's a shot clock violation, but it could have been double dribble. Could
Or
have been
walk.
3 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was my whoa. I thought for sure it was going to call a walk.
Nevertheless, it turns over to Tech, and with that, a timeout is called. We are late in the first quarter, and Kentucky Christian by 4. Let's pause for a minute on Video Productions.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. ServPro, like it never even happened.
One of our sponsors is Affinity Coal in Sophia. They take pride in producing premium metallurgical coal that fuels progress around the world. From the heart of coal company, Affinity delivers the resources that strengthen industries and communities alike. Affinity Coal Division, from coal seam to steel beam. Ready to play. Here's Tech. Borowski's got it. Maggie moves in, and she's pushed. Well, we've got the official stats for the first few minutes of the ball game. Kentucky Christian has hit 6 out of 10 from the floor, 60%. And Tech, 4 out of 10, 40%. And Tech, 0 for 5 from downtown. There's a foul on the inbounds play. It's going to be a turnover, and that's the 4th against the Lady Golden Bears. Called the foul on Caden Stewart. Little runner that just slithers off the front rim by Simpson. Ratchford in the middle of the fast break. Nixon in there at center, number 33. Now Stewart, spin move, puts it up, no good. And it's out of bounds, touched last by Tech. Well, that was one of the keys, in talking to the Kentucky Christian head coach, Dr. Dean Brand. He said, we got to put the clamps on number 3 and number 13. And so far, they put the clamps on number 3, who's Caden Stewart. She has yet to score.
Tech jumped in a 2-2-1 full court press.
3 ball is good by Mead. Madeline Mead, who had just been in the ball game recently. 3 on the way by Stewart, and that's too strong. And the rebound is off to Adams. Down the floor, intercepted. Stewart maneuvering through traffic. Spins, puts it up, and it's short. She's been bothered, no doubt about it.
Yeah, she's forcing it a little bit here.
Mead is fouled. Check me, charging. Charge on Mead.
Yep, you're going to get in there and take a look at it. You be the official, you make the call.
7-point lead for Kentucky Christian, the Lady Knights. We play 4 10-minute quarters in the women's game, and we are late into the first quarter. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in it. Here's Ratchford. Stewart. Around the horn they go. Brown now. And to the corner. Ratchford. Back to Stewart. Brown says, let me fire a 3, and it's good. It rolled in for Kyra Brown, and that will break the ice from downtown. Back to a 4-point game now.
If she had her feet set squared up, you almost count that automatic when she gets lined up and gets to take her time.
Gibson. Now over to Adams. Gibson again from the corner. Off the iron, no good. Ratchford has no trouble getting the rebound. Lucas scores. Avery Lucas with her second bucket. And Tech now down by only 2. Pressure's getting a little bit to them. Adams now to the corner again. And that one's way too strong. Follow up, and it's good. So the follow-up that time by Simpson.
That's where you want to be. You want to have good position there on the offside. That ball usually bounces off that way. Nice rebound and put back.
Stewart off the back brace, no good. She cannot break the ice. There's the steal that time by Lucas. And now Brown pops it in. Ira Brown in the right place, able to put it home. And it's back to a 2-point game with less than a minute to play in the opening period.
Good scrap there on the boards by the Golden Bears.
Gibson dishes it off. Near side now, that's Aubrey Dalton, number 2. Reverse layup, watch out. There's Sparks. She's got 10 points here in the first quarter.
She's a nice player. I'd take her on my team anytime. Nice reverse layup just over her shoulder. It's she's been their scorer this quarter.
Short shot missed from the baseline. Stewart cannot get it to go. Dalton, 6 ticks left. Not sure they know. And they're going to lob it underneath, and it's a bad pass. So that'll take care of it. 1 quarter of play, a lot of scoring. Kentucky Christian 19, WVU Tech 15. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
And back we are getting ready for the second quarter. We remind you that Hart's Cabinets in MacArthur has quality custom cabinetry and design services. Hart's Cabinets, a proud sponsor of local sports. They're at 304-252-2917. Hart's Cabinets. Tech down by 4. They were down by 7 earlier. Here's Amafula. Into the paint, dishes it off. Lucas back out front. 5 on the shot clock. Amafula puts it up and misses the point-blank shot, but the rebound is off to Lucas. She fights her way out of problems, and what do we have? A whistle-stopping play. Here's Coach Mark Montgomery to sort it out for you.
I'm not sorry, folks. I'm not sure what they call.
I didn't know either. That's why I threw it to you.
That's all right. I mean, I was waiting for some type of signal. I don't know. There was no foul reported. So
Sexton threw up a prayer, and that was not close. Dalton's got it. Puts it up and puts it in. Aubrey Dalton, the junior, has scored for the first time. It's back to a 6-point game.
Yeah, their post play has been just outstanding here in the start of this game.
Around the horn. Amafula lays it up and rims it out. Tough luck miss. Tech shooting only 37% from the floor in the first quarter. And the visitors from Kentucky shot 57% from the floor in the first period. Nice weave. That's Gibson with it. Stops and pops. And it rolls in good. Short jumper, Kaylee Gibson, and she's got 2 buckets. And this is their longest lead at 8 points.
We talk sometimes about how that goal looks about the size of a little kiddie pool. That's what it looks like here for Kentucky Christian.
Well, and it looked that way for Alara Evans that time for the Lady Golden Bears as she leaned in and banked it in from close range. She's really good at that shot. Back to a 6-point lead for the Lady Knights. 3 ball coming. Gibson, yes. Gibson with her 3rd basket and 7 total points. And it's a 9-point lead, their longest. Amafula. Sexton back to Lucas, and now on the near side to Stewart. Underneath, Evans puts it up, it's blocked. Fast break. Well, one against, a little Euro step, and that time Sparks missed it. That's the only one she's missed. Kentucky keeps it. Gibson tries a three, and that's no good. Tech with a rebound. Lady Golden Bears just seem out of sync offensively. See if Stewart can get going. She's 0 for 5 so far from the floor. There's a nice shot. Counted for Avery Lucas. She scored 6.
Tech's full court zone trap really hasn't bothered Kentucky
Dalton
Christian.
from long range. Count it. That is the third tray of the afternoon for Kentucky Christian. And this is the longest lead at 10 points.
It's warmed up outside, and Kentucky Christian came in here shooting the basketball on a hot stretch.
Nicely done by Manny Amafula. So she dribbled right through the defenders and got an easy lay-in from the left side. Back to an 8-point game. Dalton lobs it underneath, and it will belong to Tech. That is the 8th turnover. By the way, Kentucky Christian has it rebounded Tech by a 12-7 score. The only thing that is keeping it sort of close is the fact they've got 8 turnovers.
Yeah, exactly. They on that aspect, they've been their own worst enemy, and several of them, most of them have been unforced errors.
Yeah. Amafula. Borowski. Reverse layup, good. Just into the ball game, Michaela Stacy, and the freshman scores for the first time.
Very nice. Drove the baseline, went under the basket, shot it from the other side away from the defenders.
Here's Sparks. She goes through a double team, triple team, knocked away. She's got it back, puts it up, too strong. That was great defense that time by the Lady Golden Bears team defense. Borowski, fadeaway shot, no good from 8 feet. And Kentucky Christian on the move. 5.5 to go till intermission. And a 6-point game. Hard to believe Kentucky Christian has won only 6 games, because they look really good. Lay-in Caudill, foul is going to be called. You know, the last game that Kentucky Christian played, they lost to Brescia, Kentucky by 40 points. But Coach Brand said, hey, look, they were 18th in the nation. He said, that's part of our problem. We're playing a bunch of good teams. He said it wasn't as bad as the 40 points. Free throw good, one more coming.
Yeah, been very impressed with this Knights ball club here so far in this game. Came in here shooting the ball. Tell well coached, fundamentally sound. Giving Tech all they want.
So Caudill is in the scoring column for the Lady Knights. Here's Brown with it. Tries to get around a pick. Now to Nixon, who's working the high post. Amafula. She cannot shoot. Borowski from the baseline short. And Bell's got it. Bell Sparks. Kentucky Christian just playing their branded game right now. Watch out. There's Sparks. She's got another one. She's got 12 points.
You think she's in trouble, and then she just shoots a nice soft touch on the ball and having a good first half.
Stacy tries the long ball. It's no good. It winds up into Brown's hands. Amafula makes her move. Ball stabbed away and stolen. Watch out for Caudill. And it's good from inside the foul line. So now a 12-point lead, the longest for Kentucky Christian. And with that, Tech calls a timeout. Under 4 minutes to play till halftime. Let's pause for a minute on Video Productions.
Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
And we're back under the dome at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Coach Mark Montgomery. Fresh back from White Sulphur Springs at the Greenbrier Resort. Well, since you brought me a Pepsi, it's okay. You didn't bring me a towel with the logo on it. Yeah.
I didn't even get to take any of the water, as they say.
Take the waters. Borowski's got it. Around the horn, Brown lets fly from deep in the corner. It's no good. And the rebound comes off to Rutledge. Nice interception that time by Ratchford. Ratchford from the corner, and it's short. And what do we have?
Out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with Tech.
WVU Tech will have Emily Ratchford to throw it in. Kyra Brown's got it. Borowski now. She can make things happen. Loose from the side. Count it. That's Sexton's third basket. Boy, they needed that one.
Yeah, they need to get on a little run here right before halftime.
Rutledge with it.
Tech's struggled to score on their offensive end. Kentucky Christian's not had much trouble scoring.
Nice ball movement. Adams passes back out to Caudill. Shot clock at 5. They don't realize it. Down to 2-1, and they finally get the layup try, but it's no good, and Borowski rebounds for the Lady Golden Bears. Brown dishes it off to Ratchford. Borowski now lets fly from the left, and it's no good. Adams brings it up. 2:20 left till halftime. Sparks gets it back out to the guards. Caudill, no. Sexton gets it out to Ratchford. Fast break coming, but a bad pass. Well, they had the numbers that time, too.
Yeah, they did. But it's hard to throw to your post player when they're the lead person in the middle of the fast break.
Rutledge misses a long shot, and Ratchford's got it. Nixon will fire and hit. So the reserve setter, normally she works in close to the basket, but that time she hits a 12-footer. And Jaslyn Nixon, the 6'1 senior, scores, and Tech is within 8 points. 30-second timeout coming, and we'll keep it here and let everybody know that if you're looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, we've got Sweetheart Futuristic Bowling at Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. Saturday, February 14th from 10 p.m. until midnight. It's 2 hours of bowling, includes the rental, shoes, finger food, soft drinks, dessert. It's going to be a blast. It is every year. Leisure Lane says, give us a call and get your reservations for Sweetheart Futuristic Bowling. That's Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. All right, Mark Montgomery, your thoughts so far?
Well, Kentucky Christians just came in here, been very efficient offensively, been adequate on defense. Tech struggled on the offensive end. Got a feeling they're going to go on a little run here right before the half.
Kentucky Christian has hit 60% from the floor so far. Wow. They're in the weave. That's Caudill with it. And now Dalton. She dishes it in. The ball knocked away and stolen. 10 turnovers against the Lady Knights. Ratchfield picks up the dribble, goes in for the layup and misses. Rebound, Tech. Borowski misses from 6 feet. Ouch. They had 2 really good chances to score. Caudill dishes it off. And watch out for Simpson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Touch last by Tech.
We usually mention this every game. Seems to Tech just struggles on, gimme shots in front of the basket. Like you said, there they had 2 of them. Wasn't able to convert. They're a hard look. They're in close.
Adams dishes it off. Watch Simpson. And now Adams again. Just misses. That would have been a 2 had it gone. Borowski weaves through traffic. She loses the handle and will come the other way. 7 turnovers against the Golden Bears. A Euro step. Reverse layup way too strong that time for Dalton.
Yeah, Bell should just went ahead and shot that one.
Yeah. That one's off the mark by Sexton. Rebound scrambled for. Kentucky Christian's got a snowbird layup, and there it is. Caudill has 6 points. Back to a 10-point game with 10 seconds left until halftime. Three seconds left. Shot is blocked. Borowski at the buzzer. No. It's been that kind of afternoon for Tech. They've had several easy chances to score and just have not been able to come through. But in spite of that, they're down by only 10 points. Halftime under the dome at the Armory, and it's Kentucky Christian 37, WVU Tech 27. Back with the official stats after we take a break on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hill. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure at West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
And back we are. It's halftime, and you're watching the WVU Tech men's team working out on the left. And on the right side, the men's team from Kentucky Christian. That game will start at 7:30 here at the Dome, and we'll have that for you on Video Productions. Our halftime show is brought to you by Direct Choice Pre-Owned on Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, West Virginia's best selection and prices for pre-owned cars. Direct Choice Pre-Owned on Robert C. Byrd Drive. I'd also like to thank our friends at Pasquale's Italian Restaurant. They've got your favorite Italian dishes, plus sandwiches, salads, and seafood. Pasquale's can handle catering and private parties, so book your event at Pasquale's, 304-255-5253. All right, Coach Mark Montgomery, you've watched this one, and it's a 10-point lead for the visiting team, Kentucky Christian. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just poor shooting on Tech's part. They're 1 for 11 from three-point range, and that's part of their game. Knocking down some three-pointers. They're shooting about 33% from the field. Kentucky Christian ended up, I think, 50%. Neither team's got to the foul line very much, but it's just the execution of Kentucky Christian on the offensive end, being able to, make their shots, especially in around the basket. And we say it all the time, Tech just seems to miss an exorbitant amount of close putbacks, or even just little bunny shots that you should be able to knock down.
Mark, when you look at this Kentucky Christian team, Belle Sparks led them with 12 points in the first half. 10 of those came early in the ball game, and she sort of set the tone. She was working inside and really did very well. Let's give you the rest of the scoring. These are official now for Kentucky Christian. We told you 12 for Sparks. She hit 6 of 10 from the floor. 7 points for Kaylee Simpson, 6 for Caudill. Rutledge did not score. 5 points for Dalton, 3 points for Meade, and Chloe Dunn was in briefly and did not score. For WVU Tech, nobody in double figures, and in fact, Caden Stewart has yet to hit a field goal today. That's very rare for her. 0 for 5 from the floor, 0 for 2 from downtown. 6 points for Avery Lucas, 6 for Alexis Sexton. 5 points for Kyra Brown. Alara Evans has scored 4. Manny Amafula has 2. Michaela Stacy with 2, and Jaslyn Nixon has 2 points. So that's the individual scoring. You heard Coach tell you that Kentucky Christian hitting 50% from the floor, 43% from long range. Meantime, Tech 33% from the floor, only 1 of 11. That's 9% from downtown. Tech did not get to the foul line, and Kentucky Christian, they like to call them KCU. KCU was 2 for 2 as a team. So that's the only foul shooting we've had. So obviously nobody on either team in foul trouble. Score was tied 3 times. The lead changed twice. Kentucky led by 12 with 4 minutes to play in the first half. And right now it's a 10-point lead for the Lady Knights from Kentucky Christian from Grayson, Kentucky. We'll be back, and we've got more in our halftime show, brought to you in part by Allstate and Laurie Richmond. We'll tell you more in a moment on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hill. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store. Fuel your thinking. For West Virginia.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. ServPro, like it never even happened.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Hello again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
And our halftime show continues, brought to you in part by Allstate Insurance. Lori Richmond is your agent. Remember, you're always in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond on Market Road in Beckley. Her number is 304-252-8646. And I'm going to take another swig of my Pepsi Cola. We thank Pepsi of Southern West Virginia for sponsoring our broadcast. Now, I like the Pepsi made with real sugar, and fortunately, Coach Mark Montgomery has supplied that for me. I was really off my game Saturday because I didn't have that. You were busy at the Greenbrier hobnobbing with Mark Martin and all those, highfalutin folks.
And all us commoners, we were fielding the Greenbrier. It's like, I want to say this. Anybody out there, do not think that you don't belong at the Greenbrier. Nobody is stuffy or snobby. It's just a great place, and I would say go there, visit, do as much as you can. If you can take the bunker tour, take that. That's awesome. And Bill and I both connection. His grandfather was a chef at the Greenbrier, and me being a West Virginia history teacher, I just love it, and I enjoyed my time there Saturday.
Well, it's a special, special place, no doubt about it, and it is for all West Virginians and others. And like you said, Mark, it's not stuffy at all. They'll treat you like family. And if you really want a great meal, they've got some terrific food there at Draper's. I love to go there. We used to go there, my wife and I, twice a year, take her there for her birthday and our anniversary. And it's just a great place. So the Greenbrier, we thank them for sponsoring the Springhouse Basketball Classic that went last weekend. Well, this is going to be a classic, I really think. If you're in the locker room and Mark, Kenny Osborne very well. I'm sure that he's going to wake up his team, and I would say the first thing he's going to do is set up a special play for Caden Stewart. If she gets on the board, watch out.
Yeah, I'm sure he will, but I look for Cadence to really crank it up here. She just, she didn't have a good half, and she's the type of player, hard-nosed, very skillful, and I look for her to really come out here and lead these Golden Bears back to getting back into this ball game. And we've talked about it. Coach Osborne, he tells it like it is. He doesn't cut him any slack, and they didn't play terrible, but they just miss a lot of easy shots, and maybe their defensive intensity could have been a little bit better, especially on their forecourt zone trap. They didn't get any turnovers off of it, so they're right here in it. With this 3-point shot, 10, 12-point lead, it's nothing. And I always said, go out here and cut it down, get back in it in the third quarter, and be there at the end of the game, make something happen.
No doubt about it. I think not only did Stewart have an off time, but Maggie Borowski, who normally comes in off the bench and gets you instant offense, she was 0 for 5 from the floor. So the two players that you look for, 0 for 10 combined, and they're going to make something happen here when we start the second half, which will be coming up in 2 minutes on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield and McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Stores, fuel your adventure for West Virginia.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. ServPro, like it never even happened.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is.
And we're ready to play the second half right now with a 10-point lead for Kentucky Christian, and they will start play.
Tech and their vaunted man-to-man. Don't think they played anything else in 2 years.
And that's winds up with a steal for Almafula, so that worked out pretty well. The 11th turnover against Kentucky Christian. Almafula, we're looking, and we have the original starting five. That shot was partially blocked, but put up and in by Evans. So Alara Evans picks up the missed shot and scores, and back to a single-digit deficit.
Right place, right time. You'll take that.
Absolutely. Caudill, number one, she's the point guard. Gibson is the other guard working to the near side. On the high post there to Simpson. One you got to watch is number 40, Sparks. Back to Caudill with 2 seconds left, and she misses the long shot, and the rebound to Evans. Tech on the move. Down the floor it comes, and there's the layup try, and Stewart misses. Wow, she is just having a really rough night. When she gets rolling, watch out. Well, you work hard for the steal and then can't cash it in.
Yeah, it was a great pass, too. Good heads up down the floor.
Right, Sparks, turnaround shot misses, and Stewart gets the rebound. If you're not scoring, you can do other things just like that, rebounding. A lob pass under to Evans. Spin move, puts it up and in. Alara Evans scores for the 4th time, and Tech is within 6. I bet you Coach Kenny Osborne had a few words to wake up his team in the locker room. I'm just guessing. Gibson. Now far side, that's Caudill. Right, Sparks, layup, partially deflected. Kentucky keeps it. And there's the steal. Here comes Almafula. One-on-one layup, good. How about that? Almafula scores off the 12th Kentucky Christian turnover, and it's a 4-point lead.
Nice overplay by Manny. Took it coast to coast.
Caudill missed the lay-in, and here's Tech. Stewart throws it up, and it will not go down for her. Unreal. Rutledge. Simpson. Boy, Tech has come out like a house of fire here in the first couple of minutes of the second half. So far, the Lady Knights haven't scored. That's a wild shot. And Tech's got it on the move. Almafula. Stewart lets fly from 25 in front of it. It misses. Tech keeps the ball. Lucas has it. Now on the high post, turnaround shot up and in. A line drive by Evans, and she's got 10 points, and it's a 2-point game. Wow. Well, with that, Kentucky Christian's Dr. Dean Brand says, we got to talk this over. Tech has come out roaring and scored the first 8 points of the second half. Let's pause for a minute on Video Productions.
Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
for your free in-home estimate.
The Spartan Factory has t-shirts, team uniforms, bags, hats, banners, and more. Check out the website, thespartanfactorywv.com. Well, Mark, so far, Tech has scored the only points in this half. Sparks misses an enclosed shot. Evans tips it over to teammate Kyra Brown.
Yeah, you couldn't write a better script here to start the third quarter.
Borowski! I think that's a 2. So Maggie Borowski gets in the scoring column for the first time, and we are tied at 37. Tech with 10 straight. Wow. Tech shooting better than 50% here in the third quarter, and 0 for 6 so far for the Kentuckians. There's a runner on the way, and that one will not go down for Simpson. Amafula. 1 against 2. Turnaround shot blocked. Borowski comes in there to help, and it's a held ball. Good hustle again. Maggie Borowski is just the kind of player, if you're a coach, you got to love her. Here's the replay by Little General Stores coach.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a spark off the bench. Seems like whenever she comes in, good things happen, and you love those type of players. Some players are just have that coming off the bench, even though they don't start.
Oh, look at that. Evans puts another line drive up and in from 5 feet. She scored 12 points, and Tech has scored 12 in a row to start off the second half.
As Bell did for Kentucky Christian, Evans has done for the Tech Lady Golden Bears here.
She puts no arc on her as well. For the first time in the second half, they get a turnaround shot to go down. That's Simpson's third bucket, and we're tied at 39. What a game this has turned out to be. Amafula to Brown, so Tech has 2 point guards in there. A 3-point shot, no good. Look at the hustle by Sexton. Her shot is blocked and will come the other way. Weaving through traffic is Caudill. She stops and pops and banks it too strong, and Borowski rebounds for the Lady Golden Bears. That one misses, but the follow-up and in by Evans. She is incredible. 14 points, 10 of them here in the third quarter. Tech by 2, under 5 minutes to go in the third. Wow. Well, whatever Coach Kenny Osborne told his kids in the locker room, he needs to bottle it. Here's a lay-in by Sparks, and she's got 14 points. So Belle Sparks ties it at 41. Borowski, Brown's got it. The Tech ladies are cutting to the basket. Good movement. Back in the middle. Amafula, layup, too strong, but she's fouled. So she'll get 2 shots out of this, Mark.
Yeah, and I think we're going to look at this again, and something we haven't seen a lot of is free throw shooting by both teams. Going to get to the foul line.
So we've got a timeout on the court as we look at the replay.
Want to thank Little General in their 50th year for sponsoring our replays.
And they do so much for so many in southern West Virginia. Little General Stores, just great people. We thank them. Also, I know you're getting hungry now. It's 6:24, and if you're ready for food, visit Cracker Barrel in Beckley and Princeton. They got home-cooked type meals without all the cooking. Cracker Barrel has delicious home-style food that you can enjoy either inside by that roared fireplace or curbside pickup. Go to crackerbarrel.com for all the details.
I could go for a little chicken and dumpling soup and some mac and cheese right now from Cracker Barrel.
Thanks a lot, pal.
Right in front of that hot fire,
Oh,
fireplace going on.
Isn't that the best? And the nicest people there. Plus, there's the gift shop, too, at Cracker Barrel. By the way, in a little more than an hour from now, we'll have game number 2 here under the dome at the Dave Barksdale Court. It'll be WVU Tech hosting Kentucky Christian. The men's teams will play at 7:30, and Mark and I will have that for you here on Video Productions. Maris Lowry is about to get his act together on the high school hardwoods at Independence. It'll be Indy against Shady Spring, and that'll be on Video Productions in about 10 minutes or so. They'll be on their pregame show. Right now, Amafula puts it up and misses. First foul shot of the afternoon for WVU Tech as a team. Amafula, 5'6" senior from Memphis, Tennessee. And that one rolls in good. So she's got her 5th point, and Tech has retaken the lead 42-41. Manny will sit down.
Manny doesn't put much arc on those free throws. They're just straight in there. They're going to go in or they're not.
Well, the same for Evans, the way she shoots it, but it works for her. Boy, she's had an incredible third quarter. Alara Evans for Tech. It's going to be a held ball. Good defense again by the Lady Golden Bears. That's made a difference.
Yeah, if you notice, Tech's kind of, it's a sagging man-to-man, and every chance they get, they're trying to, double team, clog that middle up.
Out to Savannah Adams, wearing number 0. She's going to try to move in. And now pass it out to Chloe Dunn, 31. Bad pass. It's out of bounds to Tech. That is the 13th turnover against the Lady Knights. And Tech with a 1-point advantage after they were down by 10 at halftime and 12 in the second quarter. Ratchfield in there wearing 23. Stewart's got it. Back to Ratchfield. Check me over to Lucas. Now Ratchfield. Brown. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Number 11's got it for a short pop shot, and it will not go down for Lucas. Followed up, no good that time by Monroe. From the corner, that one misses by Ratchfield. And a foul is going to be called.
They had their opportunities, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 good looks at it. Sometimes the Lady Golden Bears go through these spells here, missing what we consider easy shots, less than 15 feet. Hopefully it doesn't last very long.
Second foul for Avery Lucas, by the way. Number 50 is Olivia Monroe for the Lady Texters. This is Meade with it. On the weave. Now Caudill. She sees room for a left, and Brown just sort of takes the ball away from her. What a defensive play by Kara Brown. Wow. I'd like to see that one again.
And here it comes.
Just reaches in and stops that layup. And not in my lane, you're not going to do it. Wow. Emily Ratchford working the point. It's around to Pick. Dishes it off to Sexton. Now Stewart. Nice passing. Ratchford moves in. Turn around one-hander. That's too strong. And we'll come the other way with it. Simpson dishes it off. Layup good. Nicely done, Caudill. She's got 8 points. And the lead back to Kentucky Christian by a point.
I think that's the way this game's going to go here. It's going to come down to the end.
That'll be fine. That keeps the audience here. Close game. You don't want to blow out. Ratchford makes her move, puts it up too strong. Rebound, Monroe puts it up and has it stripped out of bounds to Tech. And, Coach, you have said this so many, many times. If you're a center, you get a rebound under the basket, and you put the ball on the floor, all of a sudden you're a 2-foot person.
You make everybody the same height, and you got to keep that ball up at least chest high. You like to put it back a lot of times. On all levels, people want to get the ball and dribble it, or sometimes especially put it right back up.
1 second left. A three coming up by Stewart, and that's no good. Rebound followed up by Tech, and Ratchford will get 2 shots. Wow. You got to love the way Tech crashes the boards, Coach. Here it is again.
Yeah. Did a good job there on the miss. Now you got to finish it here on the free throw line.
Emily Ratchford, her first point of the afternoon, now evening. 5'7" sophomore, West Virginia lady. One more coming. Got them both. And Tech retakes the lead, 44-43, late in the third quarter. Well, Tech came out with guns a-blazing here in the second half. Around the horn they go. That's Caudill with it. Now Adams. The 3 ball is airborne, and it will not go down. And a foul on the rebound try. Monroe was trying to get the rebound and crashed into Simpson. Foul on Simpson. That's her 3rd foul. So one of the leading point makers for Kentucky Christian is in foul trouble. Of course, Sparks is their leader so far with 14 points. Same number as WVU Tech's Alara Evans, who's getting a rest on the bench. Sexton. Skip pass over here. Sexton stops and pops and hits. Sexton with 8 points.
That's a nice shot. That's something we don't see out of Tech that often. That little 8-10-foot runner been able to knock it down.
42 seconds left in the third quarter. In close. Rutledge has the ball stabbed away. Picked up by Caudill and banks it in. She's got 10 points.
Yeah, it's hard luck. Good defense there on the original pass inside. Kentucky Christian was able to get it.
Stewart hits it. That's her first basket of the day, and hopefully that's going to get her going.
Yeah, that's good. Cadence need that. She was awful frustrated, forcing it, leading score, not scoring until late here in the third quarter.
And she had continued to miss shots, but she wasn't afraid to keep shooting. That's what a good player does. And that time, Stewart blocked it out, so that way Ratchford could get the ball, but the long throw is not good. Well, we've got a game again. We played 3 under the dome in Beckley at the Armory, and it's WVU Tech 49, Kentucky Christian 45. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And back we are, yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Coach Mark Montgomery. And in that third quarter, Coach, Tech outscored Kentucky Christian 22-8. They scored the first 10 points coming out at halftime, and took control of the game, although it's still anybody's game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one here, but Tech did what they needed to do there in the third quarter. See if we keep it going. Kaden Stewart ended the quarter with her first three-pointer, her first points of the game. That's big. She's the team's leading scorer. Get her going. It's going to be a good night.
3 ball put up by Sexton, no good, and will come the other way. This is Tech's longest lead, by the way, at 4 points. Kentuckians had a 12-point lead late in the second half. There's a foul going to be on the Lady Golden Bears. Kentucky Christian, they've only won 6 and lost 15. Tech is 13-7 coming into this game. And after a really nice effort when Tech clobbered Oakland City on Saturday. Free throw is up and in good by Kinsley Rutledge. So the freshman scores for the first time today. One more coming, and she's got them both. Back to a 2-point lead for the West Virginians. Borowski. Sexton back to Brown. Amafula. Sexton moves in and back out to Borowski. 10 on the shot clock. Borowski. She's got room for an 18-footer, and it thuds off the iron, no good. Kentucky with a chance to tie or take the lead. Caudill passing on the far sideline. That's Rutledge. And back to the point guard, Makaira Caudill, redshirt freshman. From downtown. That's way too strong. Brown couldn't keep it, neither could Borowski. Layup tries, knocked out of bounds. Caudill had an opening for a moment, and it was blocked. And the ball goes.
Yes.
Is that behind the curtain?
Yes, it is.
And how many is that?
That is the first one, correct?
I think 2.
Oh, is it 2?
Yeah,
okay,
I think so.
Okay.
Bank shot, nice at the buzzer. So Simpson realizing that there were only a couple of 3 seconds left, and she banked it in.
Yeah, that's tough, too, because Tech should have had to rebound, had it in her hands, got knocked out of bounds. That's a good play for the Knights.
That one spins out by Sexton. Tough luck miss. We're tied with 8 minutes and 8 seconds to play in regulation. Kentucky Christian playing a nice game today. The ball is kicked inadvertently. These two teams played earlier in the year, and Tech was victorious 78-67. But today, Kentucky Christian, by the way, they're not playing with one of their starting players. Sarah Sorrells has a knee injury, and so Kentucky working with a reserve guard, and they're doing well. Here's Rutledge. Watch out for Sparks. Sparks moves in, puts it up and blocked. What a block by Evans. Put up again, no. Boy, Evans with a terrific defensive play for Tech. Manny races it up the floor. On the weave to Brown. Sexton. Brown wanted to shoot the long one, but passes it off. Evans misses from 8 feet. Quickly to Caudill. So Tech has gotten cold again. Tie score. 7:17 left in the game. Rutledge dishes it off. Watch Sparks do a double team. Takes the giant step and rolls it off the iron. Tough luck miss. And the rebound is down to Lucas. Manny puts it up. Misses the lay-in. It was a tough angle. And the ball is out of bounds to WVU Tech. All right. Substitution time for Kentucky Christian.
Yeah, Tech's very lucky there. They had 3 players outside the lane and only 2 there to come up with that ball.
Meade and Gibson back in for the Lady Knights. Here's Lucas. On the wing to Brown. Amafula puts the brakes on. 8 seconds left and the shot clock. Evans fires from downtown and hits it. Laura Evans scores. Wow, she's got 17.
She's been the MVP here in the second half.
Oh, you got that right. 13 of those 17 here in the second half. Trying to drive. Caudill. Ball is on the floor. Kentucky picks it back up, and a foul is going to be called. Might be on Lucas.
That's pretty good defense, and ball's loose. Get down on the floor and get on it. Cover it up. Stop reaching for it.
Foul is on Hallie Krause, just into the ball game. 5'7" freshman. That's her first foul. And at the line is Makira Caudill, 83% free throw shooter. She's the best on the team. And so far, she's 2 out of 2 and totals 10 points. Caudill, yes, you can see why she's an 83% free thrower. Back to a 2-point Tech lead. Caudill rolls it off. Tough luck miss. The announcer got her. Sexton. Now to the corner. Back over here, Stewart. Back over to Lucas, who has to hustle to get the ball. 8 seconds left. I think Stewart wanted to shoot that ball, but it was knocked away from her. And that's the 8th Golden Bear turnover. Chance to tie. Meade can't hang on to it. Now they got a layup. So give Simpson her 9th and 10th points, and we're tied at 52.
Coach Osborne was saying the same thing. You got to get on the floor. You just can't bend over and try to pick it up. Cover the ball up. Get on it.
Sexton makes her move, leans in with the shoulder, and the ball knocked away. Evans has it. And now to Stewart. Back to Evans. Leans in, puts it up, blocked. Good defensive block that time by Kentucky Christian. That was Rutledge who made the nice play.
Yeah, here comes again on the replay. Thought maybe she might have got fouled, but these guys have done a good job here tonight.
They really have. Ratchford to throw it in. Now deep to Lucas. And there is the 9th Tech turnover.
That's 2 out of the last 3 trips, just unforced errors. That just kills you in a game like this.
So Kentucky Christian on the move. Kentucky Christian a 4-point lead at the end of the first quarter, led by 10 at halftime, and then Tech took over in the third, and they get a steal right now. That's the 15th Lady Knight mistake.
And much better. You had 2 Lady Golden Bears on the floor. They come up with the ball.
Oh, what a nice pass by Lucas. In close for, well, they can't get a shot away in close.
Took 1 extra dribble you don't need to take. Sometimes just shoot the ball. You get the ball down on the post, shoot it. Don't take a dribble to get 6 inches closer.
Stewart hits another long ball. So she was 0 for 10 to start the game, and now she's hit her last 2 shots. And that's a big bucket for Tech.
And I'm sure Dr. Dean Brand is thinking what a good job we've done on her the whole game. That was our emphasis, and now she's coming alive here in the fourth quarter.
That went off the mark that time by Gibson. By the way, on that last play, you had to give credit to Avery Lucas, who had to really dive to get the ball to set up the shot for Stewart. Stewart's got it now. Ratchford's got it. Sexton. Less than 4 minutes to go in regulation. Here's a shot from the left side, and Stewart is getting hot. She's got 8, and the lead is 5. Timeout of the ball game. 3:34 left. Let's take a break with them on Video Productions.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and oh, the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
Back at the Armory at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley, by the way, with the super serious cold weather we've had. I know a lot of people have had frozen pipes or plumbing problems. Remember, Modley's Plumbing and Heating provides superior professional work. Put their phone number down, 304-253-HELP, 253-HELP, or check modleys.com for more details. Here's a shot from three, and that's not anywhere close. Borowski rebounds for Tech. WVU Tech with their longest lead right now at 5 points, as we're coming up on the 3-minute mark left in the ball game. Men's game will start at 7:30. We'll have it here on Video Productions as they call a foul on Meade, and that is her second for Kentucky Christian.
Yeah, if you're Tech here, you're going to see Kentucky Christian. They're going to pick their D up, work your stuff, meet the ball on passes. You got a shot, shoot it. Play to win.
And it comes to Stewart. Ratchford dishes it off. Lucas, Ratchford, and Stewart. Borowski from the corner, and it's good. Kyra Borowski with her second long ball. She's got 8 points. So the two scorers for Tech are coming through at crunch time. Now it's a 7-point game. They called that a 2, I believe. Almost a steal. It is a steal. Borowski's coming down. 1-on-1. She stops and pops and misses. Rebound scrambled for. Good hustle by Monroe, but Sparks has it for the lay-in. So Sparks scoring her 15th and 16th, and we're back to a 5-point game.
Yeah, that's tough right there. I mean, you had a chance to get, you had a fast break, chance to get a basket. It's really a 4-point swing.
And another turnaround. Approaching 2 minutes to play in the game. Kentucky Christian will not go away. Rutledge passes in close to Sparks. She's having to hustle. Boy, Borowski is really playing her tight. Caudill now. From back of the foul line, it's no good. Monroe rebounds.
Now you work some clock. You don't need a shot here in the early parts of your possession.
Monroe, the center, has it at the top of the circle. Nice passing. Here's Lucas. Dishes it off and draws the foul. Less than a minute and a half to go. Boy, Tech, you got to love the way that they have regrouped and come back. Even though they've had an off-shooting night, they have really played hard, especially in the second half.
And a lot of people won't believe this, but I'm telling you, when they started diving on the floor after the ball and getting these loose balls, these 50-50 balls, it kind of turned the tide. Whereas for 3 or 4 times they just were trying to bend over and get them. They were coming out without them.
Shot from the wing is Ratchford. Emily Ratchford's first basket and a total of 4 points, and that's another big bucket.
Came at a great time.
Absolutely. Watch Sparks. Dishes it back out for a 3 try, and it will not go down. A rebound to Stewart. Approaching 1 minute to play in this game. Oh, a nice little runner that time, and it will not go down for Lucas. Somehow, though, she's able to get the ball.
You don't need to shoot that. Even though you had a direct path and it looked good, bring it back out. Run clock.
Well, looking at the clock, it's 54.8 seconds remaining. Let's pause with them on Video Productions.
Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
And we're back ready to go. Ratchford will throw it in for the Lady Golden Bears. And with that, another timeout.
He's coming to look at something.
So while the refs are taking a look at stuff, I'm going to let everybody know about our friends at Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. It's Sweetheart Futuristic Bowling. Saturday, February 14th from 10 p.m. until midnight. You get 2 hours of bowling, the shoes, the finger foods, the soft drinks, dessert. It's going to be a fun time. Saturday, the 14th from 10 to midnight. Sweetheart Futuristic Bowling at Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. Call to reserve your lane at 304-253-7328. So the officials are looking things over, and we're not quite sure what.
Yeah, they're just checking a timing situation when the ball went out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Cameron Ball is our producer director and has done just a fabulous job here tonight. By the way, our other broadcast from this area is high school ball. Independence hosting Shady Spring. The boys' game on Video Productions with Maris and E.T. We've got another Tech game, men's game, coming up here at 7:30. We also have a men's Tech game from Van Meter Gymnasium this Thursday that Mark and I are scheduled to do, pending the weather. I understand the snow is coming down out there. Right now, Tech leading by 8. This is the longest lead, and the Golden Bears with the ball. Here's Lucas. She has really given an effort, but that time she got her pocket picked. Oh, spin move, look at that. What a play by Simpson. She's got a dozen points. Wow. Just as I was saying something nice against Avery Lewis, for Avery Lucas. She lost the ball, but really she has had a good defensive game. So, Mark?
Ball security. You got to take care of the ball right now. Meet all passes, stay out of the corners, pass the ball, don't let double teams come.
6-point game. This one is not over, and a foul is going to be called. So we'll have some free throw opportunities coming for Tech. Oh, wait a minute. We're not in the bonus yet. My bad.
Well, the inbounder's not going to be able to move now.
Caudill's third foul, by the way. Stewart. Pass intercepted. Watch out for Sparks. Puts it in. And they called a charge on her, I believe.
Yes, was a charge call.
Wow.
We'll be able to take a look at it here. You got to expect the double team to come. You got to pass the ball. You cannot dribble. You cannot hold the ball and wait for a double team to come.
So that foul is on Belle Sparks. That's her first foul. Well, she was really, really hot early on for Kentucky Christian, scoring 10 points. Scored 8 of their first 10 and had 10 in the first quarter for the Lady Knights. She has 16 now to lead them, but foul shooting time, and Stewart can't hit it. She's just having an off night. In spite of that, she scored 2 long balls and a 2-pointer for 8. The junior looking again, puts it up and in. So even on an off night, Caden Stewart, and she's done a lot of little things. She's had rebounding and good passing.
I like this by Tech. You know, a little pressure here. Make them work the ball. Stay in front. No straight line drives. Don't foul.
Horowski gets the rebound.
Get
She's
rid
triple
of it.
teamed, and she does to Monroe. Up the floor to Lucas, and they're going to use some clock. That's the way to go. Way over here to Ratchford. 15 seconds left. A 7-point lead for Tech, and there's the foul going to be called. The clock moved a little bit further than it should. Probably about 11 seconds left. Whoa. Oh, I didn't say anything. Hey, I didn't. I'm afraid.
I think with there's not too many 7-point plays with.
And the two refs are looking at each other, talking it over now.
They saw it as
well,
well.
O'Brien said that there are really 11 seconds, and I think they're going to come over here and check it out. So while they're doing that, let's pause for commercial and Video Productions.
That's tracking exactly what it's got on the board.
Mr. O'Brien said it did run after the shot went in. I got a stopwatch here if you want.
$11.
At the beginning of the game.
And we're back now under the dome. We had the referees to come here and check the clock, and 12 seconds have been put on the clock. So still plenty of time. Here's the foul shot up. Alexis Sexton. So she gets one of them. An 8-point game, 12 seconds left. Here's Gibson quickly up the floor. Passes underneath, tipped away and stolen by Sexton. 4 seconds left. Over here to Ratchford. And they're going to let it go. That's the end of the ball game. What a comeback by WVU Tech. Tech wins 64-56. So the Lady Golden Bears are now 14-7 and 5-6 in the league. Kentucky Christian falls to 6-16 and 2-9 in the league. And the timing's just perfect. That'll give us half an hour between games. We'll be back. We'll have our wrap-up show on this one coming up on Video Productions.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD.
For your free in-home estimate.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. ServPro, like it never even happened.
And the final score in the first of our doubleheader, the West Virginia University Tech Lady Golden Bears win their 14th game as they beat Kentucky Christian with a good, strong second half. Final score was 64-56. Tech came out, they were down by 10 at halftime, and they scored the first 10 points of the second half and outscored Kentucky Christian 22-8 in that third quarter to take control, although the Lady Knights never did go away. I'll tell you what, it was some game. And Mark Montgomery, I know you had to be pleased with it as well.
Well, they just really, two halves. Tech came out and really played excellent defense. They out-rebounded Kentucky Christian. They had more assists than Kentucky Christian, more steals, and less turnovers. And that equals in the good win. They jumped them right there at the beginning of the second half. Made Kentucky Christian use a timeout. Really got scrappy in the fourth quarter defensively. Kentucky Christian missed a few easy shots they were making early on. Kaden Stewart got going a little bit. Still not the, a night that she won't want to talk about, and I'm sure she would tell you that. But she got it going enough that made the difference. And Evans had a really big second half, and that's a great comeback win.
Well, you're right. Alara Evans, the post person for Tech, wound up leading the team with 17 points. 10 of those came in the third quarter when she was scorching hot. Well, our postgame show is brought to you by Pioneer Community Bank. We've just been given the official stats, and we'll go inside the numbers in a minute on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. For West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
Back under the dome at the Armory, we've had game one in the books. WVU Tech women have won by 8 points over the visitors from Kentucky Christian. And now let's go inside the numbers. Brought to you by Direct Choice Pre-Owned on Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, West Virginia's best selection and prices for pre-owned cars. Direct Choice Pre-Owned on Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley. And also by State Farm Insurance at Market Road in Beckley. Lori Richmond is your agent. Remember, you're always in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond, your Allstate agent at 304-252-8646. Well, here we go. First for Kentucky Christian, let's give you the official scoring stats. Belle Sparks with 16 points leads the way. Kelsey Simpson scored 12. Makira Caudill had 11. Kaylee Gibson had 7. Kinsley Rutledge with 2. Off the bench, Aubrey Dalton scored 5, and Madeline Mead had 3 points. For WVU Tech, the only double-figure scorer was Alara Evans, and she came through in the clutch. She had 8 of 14 from the floor, 1 of 3 from downtown, 17 points for Evans. 9 points for Kaden Stewart. 9 points for Alexis Sexton. Avery Lucas scored 6. Manny Amafula had 5. Kyra Brown scored 5. Emily Ratchford with 5. Maggie Borowski with 4. 2 points for Michaela Stacy and Jaslyn Nixon. And Olivia Monroe played quality minutes but did not score. So those are the individuals. Team totals for Kentucky. They shot 40% from the floor, 24 of 60. They hit 3 of 12 from long range, that's 25%, and 5 of 6 foul shooting, that's 83%. For Tech, 27 made field goals out of 77 tries, that's 35%, but they got away with it tonight. 5 of 19 from long range, that's only 26%, and 5 of 8 foul shooting, 62%. But Coach Mark always says, look at the rebounding and the assists. Well, Tech out-rebounded them 49-37. And get this, 19 assists for the Lady Golden Bears, only 9 for Kentucky Christian. Plus, Kentucky Christian at 18 mistakes.
And Tech was way
At 11.
less at 11.
Yeah.
And Tech also led in the steals. Of course, you can look at stats. I've had some coaching friends who would always tell me stats are for losers, but a lot of times they back up the outcome. Now, in the first half, Kentucky Christian didn't have a lot of rebounds because they didn't miss a lot of shots, offensive rebounds. But, Tech dominated them, and that's where they got it back, especially. I just love their defensive play. They really scrapped. They got down on the floor, and the ones they won those 50-50 balls and turned them into points, and that's when they made their little run there to separate from Kentucky Christian in the fourth quarter.
That's about going to wrap up our wrap-up show here for Pioneer Community Bank. We're getting ready for the pregame show for our next, which will be WVU Tech and Kentucky Christian men's teams. They're going to be tipping off in about 20 minutes. We're going to take a couple-minute break, and then we'll do our pregame show coming up here at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Cameron Ball was our producer-director, and a terrific job. We appreciate that. Mark Montgomery and yours truly, Bill O'Brien, saying stay with us. We'll be back in 5 minutes on Video